Spoilers alert! This is a spoiler review. Hello, it's the real Snakes here. And I'm gonna talk about episode 10 of Andor. No way out, one way out. One way out. And what an episode. Like, Andy Serkis' performance in this episode is amazing. Like, for years he's been in there, keeping everyone doing the work so he can get out. Finding out in episode 9 that there's no way out. That you don't get out, you just get transferred to a different prison. That's why they killed all 100 people in floor 2, because someone got back in there and to cover it up, they killed them all. And that's Andy Serkis finds out that he's not going to get let out. So Andor tells him, everyone listens to you. So if you decide to, if you tell them what actually happened and that you're not going to escape, that they will listen to you and we will fight back against the Empire. All the soldiers, because there's not many guards there, apparently there's not more than 12 on a floor or on the floor. So Andor is like, this no point looking at you fucking money going down to get escape. There's only one way, and it's to escape. So they make a plan. So Andor goes in the bathroom and he saws the water pump and then gets a metal bomb, breaks it, so the water starts spraying everywhere on the floor. And it's there's so much water coming out, it like floods the room. So their plan is, because every 2 days a new person comes in, so the new guy that's coming in, their plan is when the lift comes down, they're gonna hijack the lift and get up there and take the guards out and escape. And the water is so when they electrocute them, it will short circuit the electric and then they can escape. So they basically stop throwing. Well, Andor's breaks the freaking pump in the lift so it stops, and then all the prisoners start throwing metal, whatever they were building, starts throwing it at the guards. A lot of them do get killed though. It's really like, it makes you like emotional for the characters, because even though we haven't known them for long, you feel like part of the. I don't understand that. I don't explain it, but it's just like, care about them. They make you care. Like, this is why it's one of the best Star Wars shows, because it's not action every time. It builds up the story. It's like you see him do obviously the heist, robbing all the money, and you're like, you can't get better than this. And then he goes to a prison, and then the prison escape, and you're like, how the hell did this get any better? Get much better. But anyway, they press the execute the floor. Some guy dies, and then it short circuits, and then Andy Serkis looks up from the floor, and looks up at the lift. He's like, attack! And everyone attacks. Well, Andor basically climbs up, trips the guy up, grabs his gun, his blaster, shoots him, and then shoots the other guy twice, and takes the other guy out properly, and everyone's climbing up and escaping, and he shoots the guy who's on the controls. The electrics, and they kill him, and everyone on that floor gets blasters and starts taking out guards and making their way to other floors, bringing everyone saying, come on, it's time to escape, we can all do this together. So everyone starts escaping though. Andy Serkis and Andor, they get into the control room where they control everything. And there's 3 people there, one of them's to like shut down the power. You can't electrocute any more people. He's like, we can't do that. And Andy Serkis shoots one of the guys on the right, and then the other guy on the left is like, alright, I'll do it. And he turns the power off so they can't electrocute anybody. And then they tell the guy to shut the dam down, so when he shuts down the album, it stops working, the dam isn't and all that. I don't know what the dam was doing, but the guy's like, but it'll take months to sort this out. He's like, do it. But I don't have control, it's the guy up there, and he's like, and just like, go and do it. So he turns off the entire dam. And so then the dam's off. And then Andy Serkis he puts his blaster down and he's about to talk into the speaker on every floor. You see on his face that he's like, well, there's no going back now. This is our only chance. So he starts saying it, we need to escape, like the dialogue that is amazing. And Nando's like, is that the best you can do? And then he's like, there's not many guards on there. They know it. They're outnumbered and they're afraid. And I'd rather us escape than keep doing what they want. To build them what they want. I'd rather, there's only one way out, and then I'm not giving it justice, but this speech job is fucking amazing. Like, I can't believe it. Can't believe how good it was. Again, that happens, and they all start shouting, "One way out! One way out! One way out!" And they're all run to like, when they get dropped off on the ship, but there's like water, and they have to jump. Most of them get out there, and Andor sees that Andy Serkis is backing away. And then there's like, what's wrong? And he's like, I can't swim. And he has a little chuckle because he's like, I did this and I can't escape. So Andor jumps, well, he gets knocked down by someone else, and they're all jumping off except for one guy. And the way the design, it zooms out, it shows you the crack. Like, basically it's a crack in the Empire, because the whole time the Empire's actually had Andor. Because the way the Empire's set out, that no one works together. Because that's how Palpatine wanted it. So if he dies, it will just fall apart. That's what he planned, didn't it? It's from Palpatine. Anyway, then we cut back to one Mothma meeting with the crime lord. Well, I'll pay you because I need to get. I think she's trying to get money or something. She's like, nah, I don't want money. I've already got enough money. There's one thing I want. I want to come back here. She's like, yeah, we can arrange that. And he's like, with my son, so you can meet your daughter. And she's like, no way, that's not happening. No. It's time for you to leave. And he's like, okay, yeah, I will, bye. But before he goes, he's like, that's not what I don't want to introduce my daughter to him. And he's like, that's the first untrue thing you said all day. So that happens. And yeah, we cut to Claire, I think she's called. To see a Claire weird, but yeah, it's Claire. The IBS, whatever she's called. She's like, yeah, she's like, they got basically caught a prisoner. They broke him. He's going on about that he was going to like rebels. So they basically got this ship faked, that faked his death with an explosion. So there's gonna be like 50 rebels going there to check it out. We find out that one of the characters, one of the main characters there, is we all thought was with him the whole time. Turns out no, he's a rebel because he goes to Luther. Luther, I think it's called Luther. Skarsgård, whatever his name is. It's hard to say his name, I'm sorry. Yeah, so Skarsgård, yeah. He meets him, he's like, you gotta warn him, dude. That it's a revolution, but he's like, what, 50 people? Like, come on. They don't think there's a rebel going on if we just put those people, let them people die. I just think there's nothing going on, because if he warns him, then there's a spy and someone, and then it'll make things harder, and the guy's like, I've got a kid. Yeah. What do you sacrifice to Luther? And he's like, me? I have this equation for 15 years, and I'm not gonna see the end of the war. But this is for everyone in the galaxy. It's like, I sacrifice everything. I don't give these speeches justice, but if you watch the episode, dialogue, it's so good. We don't need explosions all the time. That's what's good about the show. It's actually a good story. It's leading to Rogue One. Obviously, season 2 is already confirmed. That was confirmed before even season 1 came out. Yep. This best Star Wars show on TV. I recommend it to everyone. I was one of these people. It's like, do we actually need a prequel to Rogue One? And I'm like, fuck yeah. 10 episodes in, I'm like, please. I'm glad. Is that just someone who cares about Star Wars, not some part who's like, oh, I want to make Obi-Wan but not canon. Why would you want to make Obi-Wan not canon? Don't make it then. Please, just put fans in charge. This guy's obviously he's got a love for Star Wars. Same guy who made Rogue One, and I'm like, yeah, just let him do more. Really stupid if you ask me. Just let him do everything. But yeah, I'd say if you had to rank the Star Wars shows, it'd be Andor, Mando. There's more Star Wars shows, but I don't care about them. They're just both as bad as each other. Best Star Wars thing Disney's done anyway. That's crazy. Yeah. I recommend you go watch it. You won't, I should say, because that's spoiler, mate. Thank you. Goodbye. Anyway, this is my review of episode 10. One Way Out, best episode yet. Andy Serkis, amazing. Skarsgård, amazing. Every character's okay. There's only one character we know. Well, we know 2 characters. Buffalo and Andor's future. We know what happens to them. But we don't know what happens to all the other characters, which I'm excited about. Yeah. Done now. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye bye.